Good morning. Hope your week has started off good. Today I want to show you how to make a gooey pumpkin toffee bar. So I found a gooey pumpkin bar recipe and tweaked it a little bit to add the things that I like roasted pecans and toffee pieces. So that's what we're gonna make. I've got my oven set at 350 and I've got a greased 13x9 pan back there behind. Okay, I had to shift that camera around. That sun has blinded me. I guess I've never cooked this early in the day before, but our house is just all windows on the front, so it gets pretty bright. So I have a box of butter cake mix in here. I'm gonna add 1 stick of melted butter. Y'all, have you ever melted butter in the microwave? Let me just tell you, if you don't watch it, it makes the biggest mess. Well, that microwave looks like a butter bomb went off and it's dripping from the ceiling of the microwave and everything. It's a mess. Okay, going in with 1 egg. And I'm just gonna mix that together. I'm making a thick dough that's gonna be pressed into the bottom of my pan. So I've got a thick mixture. And now I've got those roasted pecans. Do you remember I showed you how to roast up some pecans in the sweet potato casserole recipe? I made a lot more and I just keep them in my fridge. So that's about a cup of rough chopped pecans that I'm stirring in. That just bumps that crust up a notch or two. So that is it for the crust. I'm gonna pressed in our 13x9. And then we'll make the filling for it. There's no certain way to do this. Just get your hands in there and press it into the bottom for your crust. Just like that. Okay, let's make the filling. I have a block of softened cream cheese. 1 can of pumpkin, that's just the small can, it's like 15 ounces. Put those in together. I love Thanksgiving time when pumpkin things are everywhere and pumpkin spice coffee, it's also good. Blend your cream cheese and pumpkin till it's smooth. Next, 3 eggs. We'll go into our bowls just in case I get an eggshell. It won't mess up our pumpkin bars. 3 eggs. Blend those in. Then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I run that over every time. I think it's on purpose. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, stick of melted butter. Try not to think about it. There's a stick of butter in the crust, a stick of butter in the filling. Next, we're gonna sweeten it with some powdered sugar. You'll need 1 box. I don't buy the boxes, I buy the big bags. So we're going in with 3.5 cups. I'm gonna go slow with it, add it just a little bit at a time so we don't make a big powdered sugar cloud in the kitchen. So 3.5 cups or 1 box, whichever you have. Why am I not using my KitchenAid? A lot of joy in mixing. Maybe that's what it is. I have a KitchenAid right there, but I just tend to not get it out. It's great. It's good to have, but I don't know. There's just something about getting your hands in what you're cooking. That's good. Have you got your Thanksgiving meal planned? What you're cooking, what you're gonna eat. Such a fun time with your family and your friends. Hope you guys enjoy and have a wonderful planning. Don't get too stressed. Relax and enjoy. Cook something different. Okay, this is my favorite little part. This is a bag of Heath toffee. I don't think I'm gonna put but just like half the bag. I'm just eyeballing it. So about half of that bag's going in. I'm just gonna stir those toffee pieces in. It just adds a little something. Actually, I'll just put the whole bag. Toffee, chocolate, and pumpkin. It's a good combo. I'm gonna pour this on top of my crust that I've got right there and go into my oven for about 45 minutes. I'll look at it. Now, you want the center to be gooey. It'll be just a little bit wiggly.
I hijacked her video. She made a mess. Look, y'all got to stop liking and following these videos and stuff. I'm trying to keep y'all making a brother fat. I like to sample too much. Hey, have a happy Thanksgiving. I got to go. Bye.
Okay, our gooey pumpkin toffee bars are finished. I actually cooked them a little longer than I remembered. It's been a while since I've made these, but they ended up staying in there just under an hour. I don't know if you can see the middle, but it's not gonna be like a cake as far as being able to stick a toothpick or something in the middle to check and see if it's done. The middle of this is still really jiggly, and that's the way you want it. I'm gonna let this cool. Then I'll refrigerate it so that it can get firm, and then I try to cut it. So if you try to cut it before it gets cold, it just doesn't do right, trust me. I've made a mess of one before. But that's the beauty of cooking, right? You just have a lot of trial and error and figuring it out what works and what doesn't work. Hey, I just wanted you to see our gooey pumpkin toffee bar. They've cooled enough for me to cut. Yummy in the center. They'll remind you of the consistency of a chess square. So that's what you can expect. Keep it in the refrigerator. They taste better in the fridge, but they're delicious. And those roasted pecans in the crust really enhance the flavor. So if you're not allergic to pecans and you like pecans in your food, try it. And the toffee pieces stirred in. Good stuff, good stuff.